Okay, in this video, I'll be talking about the Utah Jazz and the Warrior. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, the game series is over, right? Let me shut down this thing because it's making so much noise. Close the door. Okay. Okay, I need to speed up this videos because I'm in a little hurry, so I have to speed this up. Okay, let me talk about this game real quick. The Warrior just beat the Utah Jazz 94 to 106. Exactly a 12-point loss. Now, yeah, you know that Warriors are not playing against Portland anymore. Obviously, they play against the Utah Jazz, right? I mean, round 2, right? This game is probably a little more intense because Jazz is obviously better than the Portland, right? This time they're playing against the number 5. And guess what? The Jazz are gonna sweep out for damn sure, man. I mean, Jazz play like they play a really strong defense. Their defense is much stronger than the Portland's defense, but the offense is a little weak here. I mean, they have like good rebounds and yeah, Steph score a high 22 point. Okay, what's this guy name? Rudy Gilbert scored 13 point. Now, let me give you a heads up. The Jazz has a really good, like, strong defense. You see, the Warrior barely score over 100 points. They score like 106. I mean, when the Warrior play, they usually score like 115 point average per game, but this time they score a little lower than their usual scorings because of Jazz's defense. Their defense is like even better than the Spurs defense, I believe. But overall, at the half, the Jazz was causing tons of turnovers. That's why the Warriors score like a little high. They score like 58 point at the half, and then yeah, they have to tighten their defense. I mean, the Warriors didn't shoot well 3-point, but Jazz shoot better threes than the Warriors. But Warriors offense is good, right? And the Warriors free throw is pretty good, but the Utah Jazz they just need to attack a little more. That's what I'm saying. Like Jordan Hayward, I mean the Warrior probably defend Hayward so well that Hayward couldn't shoot well. Yeah, Hayward's not a defending player, but he's more like an offense player. Because 80% of the Jazz team are a defense player. Notice that I look at the Utah Jazz players' height. The average player of the Utah Jazz is like at least 6'6". I mean, I can't explain this much. The Utah Jazz has a lot of big players, and this is why, if any team that scores against the Jazz will not be an easy defense. You know that typically big guys, I mean, they don't shoot well, but they have like big, stronger defense. They're better in defense. That's what I meant. And they did like a lot more blocking than the Portland. I could see that much. Why I didn't watch much game because I was very busy with my homework. Oh, sorry for. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to my GoPro. It was like out of storage or something. That's why it suddenly stopped recording. That's why I have to record on my iPad instead about the Utah Jazz. So, yeah, the Jazz needs to. They just need to shoot a little better and they need to rebound better to beat the Warrior. But overall, yeah, I remember that the Utah Jazz didn't play well. Not as well as the Portland, but Portland and Warriors. I mean, compared to the Portland Warrior like in game 1, the Portland was like neck and neck, but the Jazz was like a little bit behind. Then at the fourth quarter, they were down by 21, and then they came back, but too late. Yeah, so For game one, I say Portland played better than the Jazz, but Jazz can make lots of improvement. Maybe game two, maybe game three, maybe game four they play better, but I think in one of the game, like game 3 or 4, hopefully Jazz can win at least one game. I believe in them. I believe this, as I said, man, this is definitely not going to be a 4-0 series. Mainly because of they play against better team, right? Eventually the Warrior will get tired and they just gonna have some bad game. And they'll definitely lose that day. Yeah. Steph and Durant. I mean, Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson, they didn't score that much. Yeah. I mean, I heard that Jazz, that's the main reason why Jazz is a good team. Their defense is like, I mean, their offense is like average, but the defense is like very good. So, nothing much to say. It's just a short video here. Yeah. Whenever I'm recording, I gotta watch on my GoPro. I mean, yeah. That if it gets too full, then eventually stop recording. But now I have to do some of it on iPad. Hopefully I don't do this again. Yeah, I'm just in so much in a hurry. I couldn't say much, but that pretty much my college semester is almost over. But once it's over, I'll watch a lot more games. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Jazz and Portland too much. They know that they definitely will not stop the Warriors. But the only team that can stop the Warriors is Spur or Rocket. Yeah, that's why there's going to be a lot of short videos. Because I do not want to talk about boring games, right? Yeah. Bye-bye.